Exclusive, newly exclusive. Is it right? Feeling down. I feel my head is spinning round. I don't know who I am right now. I need your help, please show me how. I first got into music when I was about 13. From then started sort of having singing lessons. When I was about 18, I then started playing guitar, and that's really how I got into guitaring and playing and singing. It doesn't matter who you are, there's no excuses for how I've been. I do write my own songs as well. I do love it. I have to be inspired to write music. Depends on what mood I'm in, if I'm in love, or I write about all sorts of things really. It could be if I'm feeling down or depressed or not in a good way, I'll write music, something that people can relate to. When I was diagnosed, it was a bit of a shock really. I was diagnosed with Tourette, so I was diagnosed at Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital in London. It was quite a weird, because you'd never heard of Tourette's, you see, so Tourette syndrome, it was a very strange thing you've never heard of before. It was a lot to take on at the time, even for my family, kind of get used to it. But obviously with the Tourette's came the autism and the ADHD and the Asperger's and all of that. So it was all part of, all on the spectrum basically. It doesn't matter who you are, there's no excuses for how I've been. When I was younger, it made things very challenging, especially at school. I was put into boarding school from the age of 8 upwards. It was lots of bullying, not just from the pupils, it was also the teachers, the adults as well. They didn't really understand. I was always either in detention or in trouble just because they didn't know what I had. They thought I was being disruptive, but I wasn't. I was just being me, just being me. Life got easier as I got older, and that's kind of when I really sort of picked up guitar and started playing properly and had guitar lessons. And when I play music or get my guitar, when I'm feeling really stressed, it seems to ease everything off. If you play guitar and you're in a down mood, it lifts the mood a bit really. It lifts the dark cloud that's sort of hanging over your head really. But when you're in a good mood as well, when you're feeling high, you know, playing guitar's even better. Different, I wrote it many years ago, and it's basically about living with the challenges of having Tourette's, about being different, have any disability, and it's about trying to face the challenges of in life, people staring at you or people not understanding, being different but you're still a person. The idea of the song is that just because you're different doesn't mean that you can't live in society. And I think if you have a dream, you've got to fulfill it really best you can. Right. Life for me has always been so strange. People always stare at me. I struggle to understand. I feel the same inside of me. It's getting out of hand. You know, my other half, she's actually, you know, my rock really. She gets me out of sticky situations and explains to people, look, this is Tourette's and autism, you can't really handle disappointment, and I can't, I'm terrible with disappointment. I do really try. I think once you've been sort of let down so many times, you do get used to it, you're like, but I don't enjoy it. But it does make me sometimes very angry about it. People don't understand. I've lost so many friends because of it. A lot of people don't speak to me anymore because I think a lot of people don't understand. I used to block people on Facebook because I used to get offended if they were being slightly sarcastic or something when they weren't actually trying to be rude, they're just trying to be funny. And I would just completely take it the wrong way. Spinning round, I don't know who I am right now. I need your help, please show me how. When my guitarist left, it put me through a massive amount of depression, and I lost control and got very angry I couldn't cope anymore. I've never been through something so bad. A friend of mine said to me, sit down and write a song right now. I said, no, not in the mood. Trust me, it will calm you down. So I did it, and I came up with Straight and Narrow. And I thought, is it right feeling down? I feel my head is spinning around. It was, my head was spinning. I was all over the place. And I wrote this song, and I thought, I've written a really good song. I've actually written a song which has proper meaning, and just Straight and Narrow was born, really. And you hear the expression, on the road to straight and narrow, I'm going to straighten myself out and get my head sorted out, and people could relate to it because it's about mental health.
All about the straight and narrow, there will be another tomorrow. No one knows if this has been the plan. I tend to push the ones alone, so I pray to the heavens above.